All right, welcome to our snapshot into coaching. We are so excited that something piqued your interest to want you to come and just hear a little bit more about what we do as virtual health and fitness coaches, how we are just cheerleaders for people. We come alongside them and encourage them in their health and fitness journeys. So we're going to talk a little bit about our stories here and just share with you how we're able to help women actually all over the country. So United States, Canada, and this week we are expanding to the United Kingdom, which is unbelievable. So this has been such a huge blessing in our lives, and we look forward to just sharing that with you. So I asked a couple of my coaches to hop in here with me. Coaching isn't a one-size-fits-all thing, just like fitness isn't. There's so many different solutions for different people. So I wanted them to share their stories as well, and hopefully you can identify with one of us and just see that we are doing this in different seasons of life, and it's going to look different in every season, and even in your seasons as time goes on, it's just going to keep changing and evolving, and you'll see how we just kind of fit it into our lives where we are now. So I'm going to share a little bit about my story. My name is Patrice Buller, and I love Jesus. I'm a wife and a mommy to two crazy, wild little boys, a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old. And I also own a faith-based fitness business called Funky Fit. And the funky fun is just putting the fun back into health and fitness. A lot of times we associate it with things we don't want to do, or it's like a chore or a negative thing, but living healthy, if you figure out kind of what works for you, can be really fun and enjoyable, and that's what I want people to be able to see. So I'm a personal trainer, group fitness instructor, and an online health and fitness coach, which we'll talk about tonight. So that is super fun. I'm trying to keep to my notes so that we can stay on track. So a little bit about my story, how I got into coaching. My aha moment, I would say, was when I was giving my salutatorian speech in high school, and I looked out to the crowd and I saw that in my cheering section with my family and my friends, I had no older people in my family that were represented there. And it was in that moment that I was like, oh my goodness, I have to make a change. In my family, literally my grandmother's generation was wiped out. 9 siblings, all gone before their mom. Not many made it to 60, all lifestyle preventable diseases. And I said, you know what? I have to be different for my kids. I have to be at my grandkids' graduation, and I want to be at their grandkids' graduation. I have to do what's in my power to keep myself and my family healthy and let that trickle down into the generations. And so I went to school, and to sum up my experience, I knew I wanted to do something with health and exercise, but I had no idea what. My senior year, in our major kind of like dinner at the end of the year, my senior year, they gave out little funny awards, and the award they gave me was, I don't know what I want to be when I grow up. And that was true, because I was like, oh, I'll be a physical therapist. I'll be an occupational therapist. I'll be a health and phys ed teacher. How about personal training? How about group fitness and training? All over the place. So I dabbled in a lot of different things, which now led me to coaching, which is absolutely my calling. I feel so just led to be doing what I'm doing right now. So I got pregnant, had my first baby, and I didn't walk out of the hospital in my skinny jeans like I wanted to, and like I saw other fitness people around me, and I kind of felt shameful about that. And I went into my little closet and, felt like I had to get in shape first and then come out and say, hey, I'm in shape. And that's just not the way it's supposed to be. So the second time around, I said, you know what? I'm going to need accountability. Now I have a toddler and a baby. I'm going to need a little bit of help, and that's okay. And so I joined a challenge group. I actually saw a coach sneak peek that Caroline, our upline, was doing, and I loved how she incorporated faith and fitness, and that was just my heart. And so I went to her sneak peek, and my husband had been telling me for years I need to be a coach. I'm like, no, I don't want to be a coach. I don't know what these coaches do. They're not certified. Like, no, thank you. And so I went to her sneak peek and just fell in love with this opportunity, the way she presented it, and how we can really do it the way we want to do it, because it's our own business, and I really wanted to have Jesus at the center. So I love that. She was like 70 weeks pregnant, and I was like, please don't go into labor before the sneak peek is over, because I know this is what I want to do. I want to sign up. And so I signed up. I joined a challenge group. I lost like 10 pounds doing a fun MMA kickboxing style workout. And I was like, this is it. I love this community, the accountability, the support. I played sports my whole life, so I was all about that. And I wanted to create a community myself like that, and also build up a team. I can't change the world by myself, which I wish I could, but I can only reach a certain amount of people. But when you build up a team of people who have the same mission as you, they can reach a few people, and you can reach a few people. And it's just that duplication effect where we are literally helping moms and families and college students and nurses, you name it. We're helping people get healthy, which is affecting their whole family from the inside out. And that's our mission. So that brings me to our mission, upLIFT Tribe. The LIFT stands for living in freedom together, and that's our heart, is to uplift and encourage and inspire, and to take the focus off of just the physical. Our team is a little bit different, and I want to be upfront with you about that, because we're not ashamed, but we want to just help people find freedom in their health and fitness journey, take the focus off of the scale and numbers and abs and things like that, and really bring it back to what's important, that our bodies are temples. We were created to move, and we want to do it in a way that honors God. So we want to with how we fuel our body, how we move our body, really just be the healthiest that we can be from the inside out. So what is a coach? A coach is basically a cheerleader. We come alongside of people. We match them up with a fitness program that works for them. There's all different styles that fit every need. That's the mission of Beachbody, is to end the trend of obesity and to help people live healthy and fulfilling lives. And we do that through at-home fitness programs, or you can do it at the gym. You can actually do it anywhere because they're streamed. But the mission is to make fitness accessible to everybody. And so that's what we do as health and fitness coaches. We come alongside people. Our formula is fitness plus nutrition plus accountability equals success. So we match them up with a fitness program, help them with nutrition. We match them up with our superfood nutrition shake. That's our prebiotic, probiotic, prenatal. It's got vitamins, nutrients, so much life-giving things inside of it. And then we don't just give them the tools and leave them. We plug them into our boot camps or accountability groups all online, and we hold their hand. We hold their hand as they walk through their program, and we help them see results that just is a blessing to them and their family. So that's essentially what we do as coaches. You don't have to be a personal trainer. I happen to be one, but I'm in the minority. You don't have to be a fitness professional or a nutritionist. They do it all. They have the super trainers that do the workouts, and we just have people help people decide what type of workout to do, and then they follow their trainer in their living room. We have world-class nutritionists that make the meal plans and make, put up the recipes, and we just match people up with that. So you don't have to be professional or know it all. That's what Beachbody is there for us. So I'm going to go ahead and pop it over to Jennifer.
Hi. So, okay, let me start off by introducing myself. My name's Jennifer. I'm a mom of 2 crazy kids also. My son is 3. He's got a little bit of speech issues going on, so we always have something going on every day, like whether it's speech therapy or a doctor's appointment or preschool. Like every single day we have something. I try to save Sundays for church and daddy, but every day we're busy. So and then my daughter's 9 months, so a lot of nights are long because she just popped her second tooth, and she just has a big diaper for me right now. Excuse the yelling. So I'll be doing after this. And she has to be with her brother, like at all times. So we had 4 boys over the other day, and they were playing trains, and she was like screaming until we put her with them. She was playing trains with 4 3-year-old boys. So I'm losing my mind because she's walking, she's all over the place. And what I love about this, what we're doing, is that I don't have to take time from them. I can do it when they're napping. My 3-year-old's napping right now, or I could do it, usually it's when they're asleep, like at night or early morning. It's around my schedule, not around, I don't have to leave them with the sitter so I can go to work, my 9 to 5. Or a little about me more is I used to be an administrative manager for a Fortune 500 company, and I loved it. But it was 60 hours a week. It was 11-hour days. I would never see my kids if I kept that job. So, I'm going to try to stick to my notes too. So I was a Fortune 500 company salary manager before the age of 25. And, people didn't think I could do that. People like laughed at me, and it's like I did that. And same thing, my whole life, I feel like I've been like, my dreams have been scary, and people are like, that's not going to happen. Well, they've happened time and time and time again, and they're going to happen again with this. Like, I feel like this is my next big dream. Like, I was like, I'm going to buy a house when I'm 21. People are like, okay. For my 21st birthday, escrow closed 2 months later. Okay, I missed it by 2 months. It still happened. Okay, when I turned 18, I was like, I'm going to be that girl on a motorcycle in pink gear. People that know me personally know when I turned 18, I bought a motorcycle and all my gear was pink. Like, my whole life, people laugh at me. Now, this is my business. Like, I have these friends that I met online. Like, I've been following Patrice on Facebook just because she would post. I knew she was a personal fitness instructor, and she would post free workouts, or she would talk about essential oils and stuff that I was into. And now we're actually friends because of this business. Like, now I talk to her like on the daily. Like, it's like, what? Like, that was just some Facebook person I never was going to meet. And now we're like buddies. This has changed so much. Like, okay. So whoever's laughing before, they better jump on the wagon, because they know it's no joking matter. Like, I'm chasing those dreams. Okay, so what got me into this business was actually, first I started off as like a challenger. Patrice said, hey, you want to come join me in getting healthy? And I was like, I would love to, but it sounded too expensive because I'm a stay-at-home mom. And then I realized, like, for the price of the whole year, it's not expensive. It's like, because it includes a meal pretty much. It includes a community of people that are going to help you stay on track. It's just been such a blessing, not just to me, but like to the people around me. Look, let me tell you, like, my timeline. I started in February. I was 163 pounds. And for me, that's like, I've never been that heavy because I'm only 5'4". Okay. So I was depressed. I didn't want to talk to anybody. I kept to myself. I didn't have energy. I wanted to eat cookies in the middle of the night. Well, I'm nursing, so that's okay. It's not. And joining Patrice as a challenger, like, really helped me just shake off that, that big post-baby blues. And I was like, you know what? I had so much trouble nursing my son originally that I didn't want to have problems with my daughter, so I took it super slow. Patrice was like, do yoga. So I did yoga for 6 weeks. In 6 weeks, I lost 10 pounds doing yoga, and drinking my shake. Like, that's pretty much all that had changed. My meals were still not the best because I was still kind of picking myself up. Anyways, a few months, then over the next few months, I lost another 13 pounds just plugging into these communities, making better food choices. And when I hit 140, I was like, that's it. I'm at my weight. I'm great. I'm happy. Patrice is like, hey, all these people, or a few people that wanted to join me, she was like, you can make money if you become a coach and you get a discount on your shake. I said, what? Like, I get a discount on the shake that I love, that tastes good, that's giving me my nutrition. It's given me so much nutrition that my kid's pediatrician told me not to take my prenatals. Said, this is your prenatals. And yeah, it tastes like ice cream. Why am I gonna, of course, I'm buying the prenatals anyways. So I'm gonna save that money and drink it delicious and give myself more superfoods. So I started coaching. I started making a little bit of money. It was just a hobby. I wasn't doing it as like a business. And then more people kept coming like, hey, what are you doing? I said, this is what I'm doing. And they started joining. And then a new program would come out. I said, you know what? I'm really going to do this coaching thing. It's not a hobby. I'm going to do it. And I plugged into the group. I followed the meal plans and the instructions and the posts that come with your yearly subscription. And I shared it. I never thought that I would get back down to my pre-pregnancy weight. And I'm at that. I'm actually less than that now. And and I feel amazing. My son's napping. Normally I'd be napping with him, but I can't now. It's like, I got to do this and I got to do this. And the fact that I feel so good, you know. My husband, I'm losing my notes here, but he's only started drinking the shake since August, I think. And he was 225 and he's 208 now. Like, that's all that's changed. Not exercise, not nutrition. He loves his food truck. Okay. Like right now, with the healthy holidays that we're doing, his meals are getting prepped for him. I'm sending him lunches. So we'll see where he's at in a few months, but it's helped all of us. I don't want to talk forever, so I think I'm going to pass on the baton.
All right, am I unmuted? Can you guys hear me? Nods? Okay, cool. So my name's Ashton. Just a little background on myself. I am a college student at Middle Tennessee State University here in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, right out of Nashville. So I'm a little bit different. I don't have two crazy kids. I am a crazy kid. No, I'm just kidding. But I am a sister, a girlfriend, a daughter, etc. My list goes on and on. I wear many hats. So a little bit of background on me is I played volleyball my whole life. I played my first year in college and I loved it and I was really into fitness and everything, but just kind of doing what I was told to do, what workouts I was told to do. I never really knew good form on anything, or I didn't know, like I couldn't make a workout plan or anything myself, but I was doing what I was told to do in the workouts and everything. So then my second semester of freshman year, I got mono really, really bad. So I was out for about 7 months just resting and trying to get better. I was in and out of Vanderbilt Hospital in Nashville. I was very sick. So obviously I couldn't play volleyball. So I lost my volleyball scholarship and boo-hoo. That was really sad. But anyway, so I got kind of back into fitness here and there. I was really into running, but it would just take a lot of time out of my day. And so once I kind of got into a routine, then I would get sick again. And then I would get in a routine and I would get sick again. So for an entire year after my 7-month battle of mono, I got strep throat once a month on the 22nd of every month for an entire year. It was crazy. I don't even know why it happened. It was insane. So I just kind of was, it all just kind of came together at the perfect time. I was kind of researching ways to give my body what it needed to get healthy again, and it wasn't working. I tried Juice Plus, didn't really work. And then Patrice just reached out to me on Instagram, and I was following her page and I loved her posts, and she reached out to me and kind of told me about the superfood shake and told me about the workouts. And so I just kind of got plugged in really fast, and I started as a coach, and I just knew that maybe if I had a routine and I had a plan that was, hey, you're going to do 30 minutes of a workout a day every day, and that's your plan, maybe I would stop pushing myself so hard where I got super sick all the time. And you know, I would work out for 30 minutes and I would say, okay, that's enough, you know, I'm doing enough and I'm doing enough for my body. So anyways, all that to say, I started coaching and I started drinking my superfoods, and knock on wood, but I started in July and I haven't gotten sick since, not one time. So definitely it's helping. So anyways, I don't want to stray from my notes either, but so I wanted to talk about overcoming objection. So I'm kind of, since I'm coming in as a coach, as a college student, I'm on a little different time frame than everybody else, and I'm kind of communicating with different people. And I'm kind of, we all started our pages on like our Instagram and everything. And so I'm kind of coming out of this, okay, I'm out of high school, but all of the high school people are still following me and all of that. So I've kind of been able to just really push through and just not be fearful of, am I pleasing everybody and all that. So I think having this upLIFT tribe together and having all the women to just encourage you every day and just love on you makes when you're kind of, oh, am I posting too much? Or, oh, am I annoying people on Instagram? You don't think about that because we have such a strong team of women behind us, supporting us and just encouraging us in our businesses, but also in our lives. And I know praying for each other and all of that. So it's just really encouraging. And just I know that objections really, when I used to be, oh, what do people think of me all the time? I'm just kind of not like that anymore. And I think it just comes with having this community and having this group of girls. So it's just been really amazing. But anyways, also on that is, as a coach, we don't have to have it all figured out. Like Patrice was saying earlier, we don't have to be certified to be a coach. You don't have to be at your fitness goal, at your level, at the weight you want to be at when you become a coach. Because it's all about documenting your journey and just documenting what you're going through and how you're doing it and how you are trying to reach your goals. And people don't really relate well with someone who posts all the perfect parts of their lives, or, oh, I am just this perfect weight and everything. So I think it's more genuine and just more like people will relate with you more the more you talk about your own journey and your own struggles, you know? So anyways, also in the upLIFT tribe, we have weekly calls and how I was talking about earlier that we just encourage each other. So you're kind of, you come in as a coach if you would like to coach. You come in and you're not just thrown out and just left to swim on your own. You are talking to us weekly, and we're learning from each other, and we're learning with each other, and we'll even have like top coaches come on, and we had a call with her, and she taught us things, and it's just a really great way to be able to continuously learn from other people and with other people as well. So yeah, so that's just some kind of topics to talk about coaching, and I'm gonna pass it on as well.
Okay, can you guys hear me? Yeah? Okay, so I'll start off by introducing myself. My name's Ariel Kaufman. I am a wife and a mother of two. I have a little boy, Archer. He's 4, he's autistic, and then I've got my littlest girl, Emberly, who's about 1.5 years. She was a preemie. And I talk about that because they are such a big part of why I ended up going in this direction. So I got introduced to Beachbody kind of all over the place. There were a lot of people in my community, in my recovery community, and all of this that were coaches, but they just kind of do a workout, throw the name out there, do a workout, throw the name out there. There wasn't really a lot of information, but I've always loved fitness. High school, you'd find me in weightlifting gym. I was a cheerleader, and so I had to work out all the time anyway. And after my son Archer was born, I was in the gym all the time. He used to love it. And so I had this goal of being in competition, like bodybuilding competition, and I was really killing it. And then we finally got pregnant with Emberly, and right as that pregnancy, even trying to eat healthy, I gained a lot. I'm 5 feet. I was like pushing 170 when she popped, and she was a month early, so like who knows what that month would have done. But right around when she was born and in the NICU and going through her own occupational therapy, physical therapy, all of this stuff, my son started regressing and losing skills. And so then it was this pushing fight where, mom and dad know best, and we're trying to get him help, and it's not happening. People aren't listening. You must be making it up. And so that fight was happening, postpartum blues. Emberly's going through stuff, and I was just so lost. I lost myself. And so then once I was cleared, I started trying to go to the gym again. My son was having a hard time with just routine, day-to-day everything. If you have a child who struggles, you get it. It's hard, and you just want to do the easiest route possible so you can make it to bedtime. And so with that, I would post about my workouts and how excited I was, but then in the background I was full of blues because I couldn't make it to the gym as often as I wanted to, but I talked about it a lot. And because of that, Patrice started messaging me and saying, hey, you're doing this anyway, like you're already trying to live a healthy life, you're trying to work out when you can, you're talking about it, people care that you're talking about it, why don't you do something with it? And so I was doing the Beachbody app on my TV by myself with no coach and just doing the workouts, and I love the workouts and it was great. And I was worried about the money part, and I was worried about the whole pyramid scheme, right? All these work from home jobs, but pyramid schemes are illegal. So what was I so worried about? Mostly sales. Like, I was afraid of getting into something where I had to make a certain quota and be that person who is all up in everyone's face, because as a special needs mom, I just need more from my friends anyway. I need more from my support group anyway, and so many other ways I did not want to be in their face with sales. And with Beachbody, I don't have to be. I was really worried about the cost, signing up as a coach and doing the whole year, and that's a lot of money. But in the end, I needed to invest in myself. I needed to feel like I was important, that something was for me. Whether it turned out to be something great or not, I had a year to work out at home. Those workouts work for me to work with Archer and Emberly. She loves to twerk to hip hop abs. It's adorable. But like, it's gross motor exercise. I'm getting Archer to jump with 2 feet off the ground. We're working on balancing on one leg, being off balance. Those are things that we work on in therapy. And being that we're pushing for services and not quite getting, we're running low end of the year, you only get so many sessions. It's a way for me to continue all of our family getting help without that, when those things are out of the picture. As for sales, I post about it. I have so much fun. People who want to have fun with me jump in. I feel empowered. I feel like I have something for myself, and not everything is going to everybody else. And I've lost a lot of weight. I'm not 170 anymore. I'm like 120, girl. And, that's because of a community. That's because of accountability. Worst case scenario, I lose weight on my own. Best case scenario, I bring in a little bit of money, and I have, and I've felt so good about it. I've turned around and got myself some new workout clothes and took that money for me. At some point, maybe I'll make enough to turn it into something for the family, but for me, I need something for me, and that is Beachbody. And I am so happy I decided to jump. And so with that, I'm going to pass it over to Patrice.
Awesome. I seriously get teary just hearing all these stories, because this is what it's about. We're losing weight. That's a byproduct of really just focusing on our health first. And so I love you girls. You make me so happy. Okay, so let's talk about why you're here. Let's be real. How much does it cost, and how do we make money? So the investment, like these coaches were saying, the investment to sign up as a coach is basically just the investment into your own health. So you would get what we recommend our customers get, which is this annual all access challenge pack, which is going to give you streamed access, basically the Netflix of fitness, to every single Beachbody program there ever was. So you've probably heard of them before, whether you think you have or not. There's P90X, there's PiYo, 21 Day Fix, Hip Hop Abs, Quarter Force. So you've got kickboxing, you've got dance, yoga. That's why I said it's not one size fits all. If it was just running, like, I would never work out because I don't like to run personally. So you have to figure out what works best for you. And so that's what we would do. So you would have a whole year's access to every single workout you can think of. So streamed workouts for a year. You'd have a month of our superfood shake. We can't talk too much about it, but ask us anything about it. It's all goodness and no junk. That's why I didn't want to be a coach for 2 years, is I don't want to put my name on anything because I'm very cautious about what I put in my body. Everybody that knows me knows that. So it's high quality, I'll tell you that. So you get a whole month of that. And then you also get portion control containers. That doesn't necessarily mean you overeat. Some people undereat. Some people think I have to eat less to lose weight, and then you end up getting stuck because as soon as you eat less, your body starts to starve and goes in starvation mode and holds on to whatever you feed it and stores it as fat. That's why some people are like, I'm not eating that much, but I'm not losing weight. Well, we have to fuel our bodies and fuel them with what it needs to function properly. So we're going to teach you, you learn all that, how much to eat. So you get the portion control containers. And then that would waive your coach sign-up fee. So it's $39.95 to sign up as a coach. But if you get that challenge pack, which is just giving you, again, worst case scenario, you get in killer shape, win, right? So it would give you what you needed to start building your story. So we would start building your story. We'd plug you into our accountability group. So whatever coach invited you here is who would be your coach. And so we'd plug you into our accountability group, help you get a story going. And so that's going to be $160. It's on sale right now for $160, which is incredible. Guys, a year of health and fitness for $160. It's basically like what, $13 a month it would equal out to. What gym can you go to that you get health and fitness support? Basically your personal trainer telling you what to do. You don't have to figure things out. The guesswork is done, and you get a meal. The most healthiest meal of the day you can get. You can't get that for $13 anywhere else. So that's what your investment would be into your own health. $160. From there, it's $15.95 a month for Beachbody to do everything. We don't have to ship. We don't have to take payments. We don't have to keep inventory. We don't have to host parties. We're not knocking on doors saying, you want to buy the 21-day fix? Like, we're not doing that. We don't have to have any of that. What we do is we send people to our website, and Beachbody does the rest. So we've got it made. $15 a month for our business fees, and Beachbody does everything. So that's how much it costs to sign up. How do we, and military discount also. You don't have to pay that fee, okay? So you just get paid, and you don't have to pay the $15 fee. It's incredible. And so how do we make money? We make money in two major ways, through retail and recruiting. So the retail side is, like the girls were saying, if somebody's like, what have you been doing? Tell me about it. Or you're posting about it and people are asking you, because they will ask you, then you just say, hey, this is what I'm doing. I'm going to run a group. Let me, help connect you. So you would connect them, and let's say you sold the annual all access challenge pack that we're talking about, you get $50 right there. So our goal is to help at least 3 to 5 people a month. So that adds up, and that can be extra money for groceries, send your kid to dance class, put it away at student loans. Like, it adds up, but that's where we're kind of working for our money. The other side is the recruiting side, which has become just something really super exciting, because as we watch our team grow, again, that's more people that are helping more people. And so that's what would happen, is you would just continue to build up a team of people that are like, I want to do it too. They're going to go through your challenge group, see results, and share it. And it's just that, like I said, ripple effect where people join your team. And then you hit a certain rank and you qualify for team cycle bonus. This is where that residual passive income comes in that you're not even necessarily working for, but because your team is rocking it, you get paid for that. So that's where when you hear coaches that are retiring their husbands and, hitting all different kinds of crazy numbers financially, it's from building up a team that's rocking it as well. It's okay to have financial goals. We're very upfront about that. Yes, our heart is to serve, that's number one, but we also want to provide that financial freedom for ourselves and our families as well, paying down debt and things like that. So it's definitely possible. There's no ceiling. You can outmake me as your upline, and I would be cool with that. I would be excited for you to do that. So that's how we make money. And any more questions, I won't go any deeper. Any more questions, you can ask about that. There's quarterly bonuses and things like that as well. There's different levels of coaching. So you could be a discount coach. You're like, you know what? I just want to try this super yummy dessert shake that you're talking about. You could sign up as a coach and just get the 25% discount, because you get a 25% discount on anything as a coach. So you could be a discount coach. Lots of our challengers are discount coaches. Or the second thing would be kind of like a hobby coach. Like I said, you just want a little extra money a month to put towards things or to get your own shake paid for. And then the last one is an all-in coach where you're like, you know what, I want this. I want to run groups. I want to build a team. I want this freedom in my life. I'm going to go all for it and potentially earn a full-time income from home. And so again, we would plug you into our new coach training as soon as you would sign up. So here are your next steps. If you decide this is something that I want to do, even if you want to start off as a challenger, that's okay too. We would plug you into our challenge group and or our Healthy Holidays community, which is our new nutrition-focused part of our business that we're also excited about. We partner with a registered dietitian who makes our meal plans for us. Grocery list, recipes, and all. So if you want to hear more about that, you can be into that community, and that's free too. You don't even have to worry about paying for that. So if you decided that you want to be a part of this, then you just reach out to the coach that invited you here, and they'll get you all the information for signing up. And we will make sure that you're not only getting started right in a new coach mentorship, but that you'll continuously have training along the way. We are all about making sure that we're well equipped to do what we are called to do. So that's pretty much it. Did I forget anything? I don't think so. There is a prize. So if you want to win, I didn't bring it down here, but I'll post a picture. We have Team Tank. It says upLIFT on there, living in freedom together. They're super cute. And so you can win an upLIFT tank if you do 2 things, all right? The number one thing is you are going to go out and post something inspirational on your personal page. It could be anything, something about health, fitness, just something encouraging to encourage somebody. That's what this is all about. So you post something on your personal page, take a screenshot of that, and then you'll comment that on the post that I make with the tank top on there. So that's number one. Number 2 is to send 3 hey girl messages. What this is going to do is you're going to reconnect with 3 people that you haven't talked to in a while and genuinely show interest in their life and just get that conversation going and reconnect. Once you've done that, comment 3 on that post and we'll put you in a drawing to win a cute upLIFT tank. Well, we're so happy that you joined us. Thank you for being here. Any questions, let us know and we will talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.